Deciding which of the major parties to vote for can sometimes be like trying to decide between Bewitched and I Dream of Genie. I'm sure they had differences back in the 70s, but no one can tell them apart now. To highlight the differences between the two parties, we will be holding debates every week on one of the major issues. The topic for this week's talk-off is asylum seekers.
Representing the Liberal side of the argument, I'm Andy Matthews.
And representing the Labour side of the argument, I'm Max Atwood. To begin with, let's be clear. Australia is a land of boundless opportunity. We have so much to offer, and we have, throughout history, demonstrated that we welcome visitors with open arms. I myself have a foreign accent, but we must realise that boat people are arriving in this country illegally, and at the expense of legitimate refugees.
I completely disagree. It's clear that Australia is a land of limitless opportunity. We have so much to give, and we have, throughout the past, shown that we welcome visitors with open legs. I myself am from Tasmania, but we must realise that ship humans are coming to our nation against the law and costing proper, sad coming people. Furthermore, we believe genuinely there is a genuine need for Australia to defend its borders from the unknown, which, by its very nature, has the potential to be very, very bad.
We do not believe that there is a genuine need for Australia to defend its borders. However, we genuinely believe that there is a genuine belief that Australia has a genuine need to defend its borders against what we know is not genuinely dangerous, but which, by its very nature, is difficult to prove not to be. Hence, we will be introducing an offshore processing centre to hold applicants for asylum until the legitimacy of their claims can be ascertained.
There can be no question that the plan to process refugees offshore is inhumane, uneconomic and illegal. We therefore intend to process refugees into a sort of a thick paste that can be used to pave roads and fill gaps in brickwork.
That is a ludicrous suggestion. Refugees have very poor structural properties and are only really appropriate for packaging materials.
Some of my best friends are refugees. That is offensive.
Some of my best friends are packaging materials.
All of your friends are packaging materials.
Look, we can both agree that the processing of refugees needs to be sped up. Many of them are going stale before we get a chance to use them.
You're clearly out of touch. Modern refugees can be stored quite safely at room temperature as long as they're kept damp.
Everyday Australians are very concerned about these refugees using all of their water. And in a water crisis, this is political insanity.
Do you even know what refugees are?
They're sort of an ethnic turnip.
Really? I thought they were those kind of plastic bits on the end of shoelaces.
Well, whatever they are, I don't want them taking our welfare.
Agreed.